Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your continued support. Right, well, for many businesses, April the 1st was a huge blow with not only the increase in national insurance contributions for employers, but also the rise in the national minimum wage. Now, of course, the national minimum wage rise is a good thing for those people who are on the national minimum wage, but for businesses, it is a potential problem for them because they now have to find the extra money to fund it. And this has caused a lot of companies to become very unhappy, but also a number of companies to fold. And I'm going to show you an article now which shows you the details of the numbers of companies that have folded in the last few months ahead of these increases. Let's take a look. It says here, more businesses closed in the first 3 months of 2025 than any year since the pandemic after Rachel Reeves' tax raid. A total of 2,718 companies have shut down between January and March this year, the biggest number in the first quarter of any year since 2021, when 5,133 notices of liquidation were filed during the UK's third lockdown. There were 2,483 business closures in the first quarter of 2022, 2,348 in the first quarter of 2023, and 1,877 in the first quarter of 2024. Mrs Reeves, of course, has raised taxes by 40 billion in her budget, including 25 billion rise in employers' national insurance. Conservatives warned on Wednesday that Mrs Reeves' fiscal package is pushing businesses to the brink, while Reform UK accused the government of breaking Britain. Analysis of insolvency notices in the Gazette shows that 382 notices of liquidation were published in January, 637 in February and 1,699 in March, the month of Miss Reeves' spring statement when she announced benefit cuts to help balance the books. Last month was the second worst since the restrictions lifted, beaten only by October 24 when 2,700 closed their doors in the same month Miss Reeves' record tax rising budget. While the Chancellor did not raise taxes in the spring statement, she refused to rule out doing so in autumn, despite previously telling business leaders she would not come back for more. Mel Stride, who's the Shadow Chancellor, of course will believe what the Conservatives are going to say. The Chancellor's anti-business budget is pushing businesses to the brink. Instead of creating an environment that nurtures enterprise innovation, Rachel Reeves has imposed punishing tax hikes, increased regulations and pushed up prices and bills. Now, of course, this isn't just, of course, the situation with the national insurance rises and everything else. This, of course, is also a number of bills going up. We've got energy bills going up and lots of other things that are increasing. So, for businesses, it's not just about the impact that Rachel Reeves' budget has had on them. It's also about other things that the government have allowed to happen, such as the increase in energy prices. So, you've got other factors as well weighing down on these companies, which now have realised they have no other choice but to close down. So it's looking really bleak. Hopefully this will get turned around, but it doesn't look like it will do, especially if rises in energy prices continue to go up as they're planned to do so for the next 4 years. So this really does look like a bad situation for many businesses. Let me know down in the comment section what you think. Do you think that there is a direct correlation between the number of businesses closing down and this the budget of Rachel Reeves, or do you think that a lot of these companies are folding for other reasons, or maybe they're just worried about the future rather than actually not being able to make ends meet? Let me know down in the comment section what you think. As always, please don't forget to subscribe if you've got this far, and I will see you next time.